Congressman Scott Rigell, who joins us now. Congressman, good to talk to you. Thanks so much for being with us. When you look at these potential cuts that could come to the military via sequestration and the area that you live in and how many military folks are based there in Virginia Beach, and I know at least a couple of them personally, what could the effects be in the state of Virginia?
Well, John, we're going to pierce what I refer to as the false veil of competency for the president in two key areas. The first is job creation. This is really competency as commander-in-chief. And here we have the nexus of both, because the president is doing absolutely nothing to stop these defense cuts, which his own Secretary of Defense has said are dangerous and would do serious harm to our troops and to really our ability to defend this great country. And, of course, the job creation element there, layoffs, not only here but across the country.
Yeah, and, you know, particularly there, I think, what is it, 14,000 private businesses in the state of Virginia provide goods and services to the military. That's a big trickle-down effect.
Well, it's an important part of our economy. And, John, I just want to make sure everybody understands this should be important to every American, not just Virginians, because the loss of jobs, but importantly, the effects on our ability to defend this country. The Chief of Naval Operations, Admiral Greenert, said that these cuts would do permanent damage to our fleet. And the president is silent on this matter. And I'm deeply disappointed in our commander-in-chief. And I'm ready, and I know Congress is ready to meet and work through it.
Yeah. Well, you know, we were talking with a member of Congress not too long ago, and Democrats are pointing fingers at Republicans saying, hey, most of you signed the Budget Control Act. You wanted to hang this sort of Damocles over the budget in order to try to get some sort of a budget deal, but at the same time, you were intransigent when it came to raising revenue. So, Congressman, this is your fault and your party's fault. What do you say?
There's only one commander-in-chief, John. That's the president. And he's not leading, and he's watching our Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and Coast Guard go off a cliff. I'm ready to go back to work. I'd be in session today if they'd let us. This should be important to every American. And he is silent, John, on this issue. And that's where the distinction is.
Now, Congressman, you obviously think that the president is vulnerable over this idea of potential cuts to the Pentagon. You were also talking earlier in the week about his appearance in Virginia and saying that he may have a problem on the energy issue as well, particularly his approach to coal, which is still pretty big in Virginia.
Well, coal is really important to us. It represents a great opportunity for all of America to move toward energy independence. And right here in Virginia's 2nd Congressional District, which I have the privilege of representing, there's truly one person standing between the folks here who want jobs and the 18,000 jobs that would be created by us responsibly leveraging our offshore energy, and that's President Obama. He has a full moratorium on coastal Virginia energy, and I ran on opening that up. Governor McDonnell ran on opening that up, and we have two, frankly, Democratic U.S. senators who say they want to open it up as well. So the collective will of Virginians is pretty clear. We want to move forward, and President Obama is stopping job creation, about 18,000 jobs by our best estimate, right here and home.
Congressman Scott Rigell, good to talk to you today. Thanks so much for taking the time.
Thank you, John.